Simon Calder is here to take your calls on holiday scams, and we've got lots to get through. So, first of all, hi Jane.
Hi.
Hi there. Right, what's your question?
Well, I booked a break on a website. Unfortunately, though, I got redirected elsewhere, and I ended up paying off the website and lost the money.
Ooh.
Right, OK.
Right. Well, how much money? When was this? Where were you going on holiday and so on?
It was £650, and it was for one night stay in Cardiff whilst the rugby was on.
Oh, the rugby. OK, £600 for a night in Cardiff sounds quite a lot. But I fear what's happened here is all too common. This is presumably one of the very well-known peer-to-peer sharing sites, and you've got all these interesting-looking properties with all these interesting-looking owners, and it's all perfectly legitimate, but at some stage, someone would have hacked into it. They would have got your details, and then, I imagine, they persuaded you not to pay on the website itself, which the website says you must always pay through us, but to pay by some other means. Is that what happened approximately?
Basically, yes, that's what happened. I didn't read the small print.
Oh, and you paid by paid by bank transfer?
That's right, yes.
Where was the bank transfer going?
Unbelievably, Italy.
Right. So you're booking somewhere in Wales, and you're paying somebody in Italy.
But we do have an element of trust in these things.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're booking something, and like one website, we don't know that the when you click through and it sends you somewhere else, that isn't what it's meant to do.
No, but if you're going onto a lot of these websites, they will say only ever put money through our system, and yeah, they'll take their cut from it, and that's one reason they want you to do that. But the other one is for your financial protection.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really sorry, Jane, but it sounds to me as though, first of all, I'm glad it was only £600. I've heard of much, much worse. Secondly, I hope you've sort of learned a lesson. And
nothing
thirdly,
you can do about it then.
Oh no, I mean, that you go to your bank and say, I paid these rogues in Italy, and they'll say, yes, you did. You said, please send them £600, and unfortunately, the bank will say, well, you voluntarily did that.
You can't go to the police?
No, you can't. No, if you paid with a credit card, it would be different. You can go to the police and they'll say, why would you want to do that then? Because I found it online. And I'm sorry, you do feel so silly, don't you? And as well as being annoyed and £600 poorer.
Yeah.
But look, all the millions of viewers would have heard your sad story and be thinking, I'm not going to get caught like that. So I'm really sorry, but thank you.
I'm sure
Thanks,
that's
Jane.
great consolation, Jane. You've helped a lot of people there, but no, that's money gone. You did make a point there, which is important, and that's if you pay with a credit card, there is a protection there.
Well, generally, if you're paying direct to the company and something goes wrong, then you can go to your bank and say, look, I booked this and it hasn't been delivered. However, be careful, because sometimes the fraudsters will say, pay your money by credit card to a transfer company, which will then send us the money. And because the transfer company is quite legitimately handling your money, the fact that you then say, oh, and please pay this guy in Milan, again, you're not covered.
So it's a word, just from what we've heard in our first interview this morning, what you've just talked about to Jane on the phone there, if we hear the word bank transfer, that should set the alarm bells ringing.
Certainly it should set the alarm bells ringing. It doesn't mean that there's a scam going on. It means you've just got to conduct some further inquiries. Phone the person up on a landline. Have a good chat with them. Say, what's the restaurant like nearby? And, what are the shops like? What's the internet reception and phone reception like? And they'll be perfectly happy to tell you if they're the genuine person.